In a stunning and unprecedented development, BTS's Jin, who is currently serving his mandatory military duty, was caught on camera holding a secret meeting with top actress Kim Ji-won. How could an active military member meet privately with a famous celebrity outside of public oversight? This question instantly ignited the online world and triggered an uncontrollable wave of speculation. Footage showing Jin wearing a bright red jacket and Kim Ji-won dressed all in white with a knitted hat became visual evidence that complicated the situation. The meeting location, a private parking area marked Voituria, added an exclusivity dimension that is hard to ignore. Why did they choose a location that clearly indicated an effort to avoid public scrutiny? This fact raises deeper questions about the real purpose behind the meeting. The timing of the incident further deepens the mystery. With Jin's status as an active soldier and the strict policies governing public activities of South Korean military members, such a meeting should have been impossible without official coordination. Speculation quickly arose. Was this part of a major secret project, or was there a hidden personal interest behind it? Entertainment industry sources began speculating about the possibility of a collaboration between Jin and Kim Ji-won on a major project, such as a film or drama series for a global platform. The emergence of speculation about Netflix's involvement, which is currently aggressively expanding its Asian content portfolio, strengthened the suspicion that this meeting was not merely casual. Yet so far, no official confirmation has been issued by either BTS's side or Kim Ji-won's management, further reinforcing the atmosphere of uncertainty surrounding this case. The absence of an official clarification leaves wide room for public interpretation. Many wonder, is this a deliberately orchestrated hidden marketing strategy, or purely a personal matter accidentally exposed to the world? The silence of both involved parties only intensifies the speculation and accelerates the spread of theories across social platforms. Even more surprising, some analysts predict that this meeting was carefully planned to take advantage of BTS's hiatus, during which most members are fulfilling their military service. By leveraging this situation, a major project could be under preparation to launch at the most strategic moment, maximizing public exposure and interest. However, others question the ethical aspects of this incident. How could an active soldier, bound by strict regulations, engage in activities outside official procedures without special permission? If indeed special dispensation was granted, this would open a serious debate about preferential treatment for public figures in South Korea. This could set a dangerous precedent that sparks widespread public dissatisfaction, especially concerning fairness in the enforcement of military service rules. Equally important is Kim Ji-won's image, which has long been clean from personal rumors. Her involvement in this secret meeting potentially jeopardizes the professional reputation she has built over the years. Media outlets began questioning whether she is participating in a major project or becoming part of an unwanted personal controversy. Amid the flood of speculation, it is important to note that neither Jin nor Kim Ji-won has released any official statement. This ambiguity traps the public in an unclear situation. On one hand, hoping this is part of a major project beneficial to all parties. On the other hand, fearing that this could be an early indication of a bigger scandal. Additionally, the current dynamics of the Korean entertainment industry also strengthen the possibility that this incident was calculated as part of a promotional strategy. With the increasingly fierce competition for content and global expansion, the involvement of big names like Jin and Kim Ji-won in one project would be an extraordinarily valuable selling point. But without concrete evidence, all remains within the realm of speculation. Many also warn that the public should be more cautious in responding to circulating information. Amid the rampant spread of hoaxes and information manipulation in the digital era, verification becomes absolutely necessary. Without official clarification, any analysis must still be viewed as mere speculation. However, one fact is undeniable. This secret meeting has opened a new chapter in the relationship between celebrities, privacy, and public expectations. In a world where the boundary between private and public life is increasingly blurred, This moment involving Jin and Kim Ji-won becomes proof of how fragile a celebrity's control over their own narrative truly is. Now, the world's attention is focused on the next steps of both parties. Will they finally reveal the truth behind the meeting? Or will their silence prolong the mystery even further, allowing the public and media to continue speculating without a definite direction? In a situation where uncertainty becomes the main fuel for public attention, one thing is clear. Both Jin and Kim Ji-won must now face the consequences of a meeting that, intentional or not, has shaken the Korean and global entertainment industry. Looking at the development of this event, it is important for us all to pause and ask honestly, do we truly believe that the meeting between Jin BTS and Kim Ji-won happened just like that without any hidden agenda? Or are we actually witnessing a carefully crafted scenario designed to attract global attention? In this fast-paced information era, we are confronted with a flood of content from various platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and other media, all racing to report this event. But the fundamental question is, how far are we able to distinguish between fact and illusion created merely to chase clicks, attention, or even economic gain? The fact that there's been no official statement from either party should make us more alert. Is this silence a form of covert confirmation? Or conversely, is it part of a strategic communication game to maintain tension and public curiosity as long as possible? Why isn't clarification immediately provided if there is truly nothing to hide? Furthermore, we must ask, who actually benefits from the virality of this meeting? Is it Jin and Kim Ji-won, their agencies, or the mass media and digital platforms that gain a surge in traffic and engagement from the spread of this issue? Could it be that this news, which seems so authentic, is actually part of a hidden marketing strategy? Let us reflect deeper, considering the fact that the global entertainment industry has repeatedly shown how narratives, rumors, and even scandals can be used as tools to build and maintain a public figure's relevance amid tight competition. Is this meeting between Jin and Kim Ji-won one such example? Are we, as news consumers, unconsciously becoming part of this big game? We must remember that the information we have provided so far comes from various media sources, but its truth still requires in-depth verification. Isn't it time we question the validity of every piece of information before blindly believing it? Shouldn't we demand real evidence, not just trust snippets of pictures or short videos that can easily be cropped, edited, or even fabricated? Why was this meeting held in a private, closed parking area, not in a public place? Is it purely to protect privacy, or is there something much more sensitive that must be hidden from public view? If a professional project was being planned, why has there been no official hint or leak from the involved parties? In this context, we should ask, has the public become too easily influenced by dramatic visuals and unverified narratives? Amidst such a heavy flow of information, we must cultivate a healthy skepticism toward all forms of news. Regardless of who reports it is undeniable that social media now plays an enormous role in shaping public opinion, sometimes even stronger than mainstream media. But do we realize that the speed of information spread on social media often sacrifices accuracy and verification? Doesn't this increase the risk of spreading hoaxes that can destroy someone's reputation without clear grounds? In the case of Jin and Kim Ji-won, we face a fundamental question. Are we witnessing facts, or are we being presented with fiction so polished that it appears real? Do we truly understand the full context behind the images and videos circulating? Or are we merely seeing what others deliberately want us to see? Why are so many rushing to conclusions without complete data? Is the urge to be part of the viral wave greater than the desire to understand the truth? Have we become passive consumers of information, or is there still room for us to be critical and reflective viewers? When dealing with news like this, it must be emphasized again that skepticism does not mean rejecting all information, but rather testing each piece rationally before believing it. Isn't it wiser to wait for official clarification than to be carried away by momentary emotions or sensationalism? Let us reflect. If it turns out that this meeting is part of a marketing strategy, how should we view such practices in the entertainment world? Is it a form of smart public image management or manipulation of public trust? Conversely, if this meeting is real and personal, do we as the public have the right to judge or intervene in celebrities' private lives? How far is the boundary between public interest and a public figure's right to privacy? In a world increasingly blurred between